Hey guys, welcome into Talking Smashed, episode 15. It is our quinceañera.
Yes.
Guys get that right. Wrestling podcasts get that right.
Yeah.
It's not just 15-year-old girls.
It's 15 episode podcast.
It's our quinceañera, and next week will be our sweet 16.
Yeah, and we're getting
sweet, dude.
A Range Rover, I think.
Yeah, we're getting a cake. What kind of cake we getting? You like chocolate?
Yeah, who doesn't like chocolate cake? What kind
I
of
like
psycho?
chocolate though, but it's gonna have the vanilla frosting on it.
Okay.
Best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds.
No fruit on that damn cake either.
Black on the inside. That's what you're saying right now. Oh, jeez.
So what are you up to, man? What have you been doing?
Right now, the Smark Anthony over there. It's smart to death.
What did you do, dude?
So we have a big group chat where we like to, talk wrestling rumors and stuff. But every now and then, I just like to throw one out there, a little nugget out there, see if I can get Anthony to bite on it. Anthony's he's pretty active in this chat. So I went ahead and said, rumor is Enzo's all in. And he got back real fast.
Anthony is going into all in, too.
And Anthony's going to all in. And he keeps up with all this, so I like to just troll him a little bit. I like to keep him on Google for a second, because I know he probably went straight to Google on his phone. Enzo all in, trying to find where I found this rumor. And I'm just kind of leaving it out there. I'm not responding. I'm just kind of leaving it there. See how long I can get him to Google.
So you think he's looking?
He's looking through Twitter. He's looking through Google. I guarantee it. He may say he didn't, but come on.
There's got to be like the all-in image out there.
You, son.
Somebody has had to have made the image for all-in of where it's, the black and white or whatever, and then you have the wrestler on the side with Enzo in it. That has to have been made by now.
I don't know. I hope so. But speaking of Enzo, if we can start here.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So Enzo goes on Stone Cold's podcast.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. I have not listened to it yet. So it's all you, baby.
I just got through listening. And it's not so much an interview. It's kind of Stone Cold letting basically him tell his side of the story, because
what is his side of the story?
Of just how he got fired and what happened and stuff like that. So like some of the stuff you read about that, he said that the police never contacted him. He said that a friend of his got an email from a person claiming to be an investigator, not police, but some sort of little investigator,
little PI or something.
Yeah, about a wrestler being like accused of rape or something. Mm-hmm. But he said in the Stone Cold podcast that he had his lawyer contact the police department, and the police said there is no investigation. So he said he didn't think anything of it, and then it all blows up in his face around Raw 25.
Okay.
And he also kind of implies that the shirt, because there was a rumor that, well, not a rumor, it was the fact that he went out that Raw 25, he was supposed to be on the show, but when he showed up for work is when they basically suspended him or let him go or whatever. And he just happened to have the shirt. He kind of said that he just happened to be wearing the shirt that says, "This is the best day of my life." And he said the reason why he was wearing it is because he knew the storyline for Raw 25, and he was supposed to be in the show throughout. And he was supposed to have a match. He was supposed to get put through a table by the Dudleys and stuff like that. And like he was supposed to lose the cruiserweight belt. Here's the thing: he said he was supposed to lose the cruiserweight belt on Raw 25 in that poker game to Ted DiBiase, and then that Nia was somehow going to win it back for him later that night and give it back to him. But yeah, apparently he was supposed to be in that poker game and lose the belt to Ted DiBiase in that poker game.
So what you're saying is that with Enzo, we could have had a far more entertaining Raw 25.
Raw 25 was pretty bad.
It was
bad. I guess they had to do a lot of rewriting on the fly. But he also said that the gimmick with Nia going forward was that he was going to basically cheat on her with Alexa Bliss. And that was how they were going to do the feud between Nia and Alexa and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. He kind of said that him and Triple H didn't really get along that well.
Yeah, sounded like it from everything that I read.
He said him and Vince. Oh God, Enzo's got such the ego is huge. God, he just talks and talks and talks about how much Vince was going to push him as the top person, and and it's
I've read some things where he was talking about Vince, saying that he was giving out Hollywood performances, and
and he said that he had talked to Vince about releasing an album with WWE and stuff like that, but I don't know. But I guess it was an interesting listen just to kind of hear what he had to say.
I haven't listened to it yet.
I don't know how much I take seriously.
Yeah, I heard that it's a whole lot of Enzo.
It is a whole lot of Enzo. It's just basically him telling this story of what happened and how, I mean, some of it I had already heard that, like, he's claimed that the police never contacted him, and then as soon as he found out he was under investigation, that he went straight to Vince.
Did he talk about anything that happened the night of the Red Hot Chili Peppers show?
No, just that he went and he got back. He had a friend that gave him backstage passes or some crap, and he went and he just he drank, and I think he said he drank and danced and hooked up with a girl, but it was a consensual penis.
Yeah,
he has consensual penis.
It was a very consensual penis, according to his song Phoenix.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I might have to give it a listen. I don't know. Maybe I'll just read the notes over it. There's only so much of Enzo's voice I can handle because it's so freaking grating.
It's really so much of Enzo's ego I can handle. It was actually kind of like, oh, God. He just talks forever about himself. But anyway, I gave it a listen for you guys so I could talk to you about it on the podcast this week.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks for letting me know everything that I needed to know.
Yeah. And now that he's all in, I mean... It's on.
Oh man. So let's go through some of our main shows here.
Yeah, let's go.
The first big thing that happened was on Raw. Bayley snapped, and the question of the hour is Bayley a heel?
She flipped shit.
She did. That match was over. Sasha lost, and she destroyed her.
Yes.
She said that she wasn't shit.
Yes.
And they cut the audio for it, but I wondered what she said there.
She, how did we, because the fan had their phone recording. And so, you can clearly hear her say it. You ain't shit, Sasha. Damn.
Yeah.
It's about that thug life, dude.
Yeah, thug life. What are we going to get? So if she's not doing hug life anymore.
That's right.
We getting drug life?
I think we're getting the drugs, the thugs.
It's smug life, dude.
And some smugs.
Maybe we'll get my booking of where Bayley goes to hug a little girl.
Yes.
And then she Bayley to bellies her right over the ramp onto the concrete.
I like it. Maybe that little Izzy girl. I think that Izzy girl turned heel too.
Oh, no.
I think that Izzy girl goes heel with her.
But I would say that I'm kind of on the fence as to whether or not it was a heel turn. I lean towards yes, it being a heel turn because it has been rumored for a while.
I wonder if it's like a temporary heel turn.
I don't know, man.
Like just for the feud.
I think they might keep it after a reaction she got because
the crowd seemed to be into it, and that's what I was shocked about.
Yeah,
it's just like it seemed like nobody cared anymore, and then all of a sudden that happened, and they popped for it. They were into it.
I think not only do people want a Bayley and Sasha match similar to their TakeOver match because it's held very high.
Yeah.
But people like Bayley, but she doesn't get a reaction from people for the most part.
You think
so? It must have been nice to get a reaction this time around. But I've always said I wish they would turn her heel because it's something for her to do.
Something different.
Yeah.
Can she do it?
Go out there and be the Bayley that nobody cares about.
She just has this sweet look to her.
I think she can do it, dude. I think she can.
You think so? Does she change her gimmick up, like her outfits?
I don't know, dude. Maybe she macho mans it up some more. I would love that, dude.
Maybe she still has the frilly things on her shirt, but now it's a black shirt.
Yeah, now she's got like black and white, dude. Like she's a NWO macho.
Yeah,
she got some tassels.
Still giving the bow.
Yeah,
still dropping the bow.
That they should change her finisher to that giant elbow.
Yeah,
she does a good elbow drop.
Yeah, I mean, and she can do decent matches as well, but you know.
But yeah, I think Sasha is more of a natural heel. She has a lot more experience with it. But I think Sasha is also such a natural face. People love Sasha so much that it makes more sense to just keep her as the face.
Yeah.
And do something, take the more interesting route and let Bayley go full in on a heel turn and just see what she can do. Because I bet you anything, dude, she has frustrations built up. I bet she's very frustrated because she came in really hot, and then she, has been squandered time and time again to the point where we talked a little bit before about Becky being buried, and yes, I would agree with that for the most part.
Yeah.
But Becky always gets a reaction. She always has people behind her. Never stopped. Bayley has never got that. She's got belts and stuff like that, but after a couple of months, Bayley's hype died. And people stopped reacting for her. And then she got put into stuff like This Is Your Life, Bayley. She got put into stuff like the kendo stick on a pole match and crap like that.
Yeah, she's had some bad
where she couldn't go, she lost a match because she wasn't hardcore enough. Like, that sucks.
Yeah, that match sucked.
Yeah, it did.
I remember that match, I'm being like, wow, that sucked.
Yeah. That was anticlimactic.
Yep.
And now they're really giving her some. Just let her go wild, and you can breathe some life back into Bayley. Because
we'll see. Because I assume we're getting Bayley versus Sasha.
Yeah.
At
Extreme Rules. I think it'll go to at least SummerSlam. I think that's where we'll get the good matches.
How many pay-per-views are in between SummerSlam? Just one?
Just one.
Okay. And then
Just
after
the one.
SummerSlam, we'll get Hell in a Cell, and then we'll get something. I think there might be 2 in between SummerSlam and Survivor Series.
Maybe.
I don't know. But the other thing, the other thing from Raw is Kurt Angle announces that due to a snag in Brock's contract, there's no multi-man match, which is funny that he announced. He kind of opens the show, and then Brock and Roman, Bobby Lashley and Roman come out to cut promos on each other back and forth, and finally Kurt's like, "There's no match, guys."
Yeah.
I mean,
and actually those promos were pretty good. They both had some good points.
They weren't terrible.
Yeah,
they were.
It was better than the week before with them two.
It was, or
a couple weeks before. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was just. I think the snag in his contract is that he's got one more match left.
Yeah.
And they haven't figured out if they're signing another one or if he's just straight up going back to UFC for a heavyweight fight or whatever, which I'm pretty sure he's going back to UFC. Will Vince leave the title on him?
I don't know.
I would think not, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Like we said it before, it's like people, I don't blame them for thinking that Brock's just going to keep that title at SummerSlam.
Yes, there are people that firmly believe that he's walking out with the title.
I don't blame them for feeling that way.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't think so either.
I think there is going to be a match at SummerSlam. I think there is going to be a number one contender.
Does Braun go home with the title at SummerSlam?
Yes, Braun is walking away at that title.
And people are going to love the shit.
They sure are, because they're doing a really good job of dividing not only, your true believers of the product or whatever, and then you got your smarks and your the internet wrestling crowd, and they're all divided on what's really going on here. I think what we're going to get is so many people thinking all sorts of different things, and Brock keeping that title, that once Braun does get it, they're going to book them, they're going to swerve themselves into thinking Braun isn't getting that title,
and then they're going to go apeshit,
and it's going to make it a much bigger moment.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing I loved about Raw.
Yeah.
Is the Braun and KO back and forth.
Yeah.
Is hilarious to watch. And I actually didn't think I was going to like that tag match with Corbin and Finn versus KO and Braun, but I loved it.
Take a lap, Kevin.
It's so funny. And then he follows him out. Oh, God. What did he say when he ran backstage? That was so funny. The guy with a bowling ball under his shirt.
Yeah. Did he say, it looks like he's got a bowling ball under his shirt?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, Jesus. It was good, but
he's so entertaining, though.
I think a lot of those guys you are going to see at Extreme Rules. I think that match is going to happen. I do want to reiterate back to that real quick. I do think we're getting a multi-man match at Extreme Rules.
In some way, shape, or form?
Yes. Roman wins, too. So go ahead and get yourself ready for that.
Go ahead and get yourself ready there. Smarks, get ready for that booking to take place.
I'm fine with it.
It's going to happen.
I'm fine with it, because either guy gets pinned by Braun, people are going to lose their crap.
Yeah, I don't care who wins as long as it's Braun.
Yeah.
As long as Braun is either inserted into the match or comes in and takes it.
Yeah, Raw was a fun show, though. I think the Kevin Owens and Braun stuff was really my highlight of it.
Oh, yeah.
I love the dudes whenever Kevin Owens looks over his car flipped.
Oh, yeah.
The dude's running up with the fire extinguishers.
I know. Hope you bought insurance.
I don't think a car just naturally starts smoking like that either.
No, I'm pretty sure that was not a real flip. I want to call bullshit on WWE right now.
And then Braun chuckles all the way down the ramp.
Yeah, with his briefcase. Got his briefcase.
Why you do that to Kevin? I was confused with Kevin.
Yeah, but why he's picking on him?
Yeah.
Well, it's part of Kevin Owens' face turn.
Oh, you think so?
That they're working on it. They want you to feel sorry for him, like he's being bullied.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea. But on to SmackDown.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about SmackDown.
Wait, did you want to talk about the IC title match?
Yeah, we can. I mean, it was a good match.
It was a good match.
I left it off because I am done talking about Dolph and Drew McIntyre together. I don't like it, dude. There's no positivity for me to really bring out to this whole thing. So just try to avoid it.
You can't get behind it.
No, I can't, dude. Because Drew is Dolph's lackey, man.
That's what I didn't want. Is like people thought they were bringing him as a tag. They're not. No, he's bringing him in just like Big E was for him.
He's running interference.
When he had the briefcase. When he had the briefcase, he had Big E there as the muscle and stuff like that. And that's basically what Drew has become. Although Drew's doing very well with his character.
Yeah, he's doing anything that he can.
Hope they're not riding this out too long because I think, oh man, I just want to see Drew by himself. Dolph I've always thought Dolph was pretty good in the ring. Like he has tons of matches that I really enjoy, but I don't know. I think it's just maybe his gimmick, maybe his mashup of Shawn Michaels and Billy Gunn and Mr. Perfect or whatever.
Yeah, every single old wrestler of all time.
Whatever vintage wrestler mashup he's going for. Maybe that's why I'm just like, do you hate him more? Do you dislike him more now or when he was like the Hollywood, Florida, like basically just Shawn Michaels and Billy Gunn mixed up?
You know,
which do you dislike?
I'm not going to say that I'm not even going to say that I really dislike Dolph. I just dislike this combination.
Yeah.
Because I think Dolph can do good stuff. I just don't think this is good. It's just how it is for me. I don't think that it's good.
You think they're leaving that title on him in Extreme Rules?
I hope not,
Or you think
man.
Seth gets it back?
I hope so.
Well, are you hoping? The thing is like if they're gonna let Seth lose at Extreme Rules, kind of hope that they're doing something with him where he can go towards the title in some degree, the bigger title. Mm-hmm. Because I think he's at a point where he kind of needs a title right now just to keep him going. Maybe
Seth?
not. Maybe not.
Well, I think it gives Seth something. I don't think he needs a title, no, but I think Seth having a title like the Intercontinental title on the show and doing those open challenges makes the show a lot more watchable. It makes it a lot more fun.
I'll agree with that because Raw was like, oh, it was pretty bad except for whatever Seth was doing for a while because, yeah, he was doing those open challenges.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know what they do with Seth. I don't know what they do at Extreme Rules. Maybe they extend this out to SummerSlam. I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But, whatever.
Yeah. We did have another good piece of information come out, a new match, something that we haven't seen in a while. We did see one at the London show.
What?
Was it London? It was somewhere in the UK about a year or so ago, right before Ellsworth was released. We've got Paige came out. Ellsworth is talking some hard smack.
At Asuka.
Yeah, at Asuka. And Paige announces at the end of the whole little segment, next week on SmackDown, we're getting Asuka versus Ellsworth.
Squash.
We on a main show, we are getting a intergender match.
I don't think you're getting much of a match here.
No, absolutely not. But I mean, it's still a step forward. Like, this is something that I want to be able to see on TV.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with it.
I don't think it promotes. A lot of people are against it because they think that it promotes. Some people think that it's just flat out unbelievable that a female could beat a male.
The whole thing is unbelievable.
Yeah, the whole show is unbelievable. Some people are like it promotes violence against women. I don't think that's the case either. That's a freaking stretch.
Does wrestling promote violence just in general?
Yes.
Not
really, but if you want to look at it like that, like you can't just put it out onto Well, it promotes violence against women.
Yeah, I mean,
they're all wrestlers. They're all doing the same job. They're all there to entertain us. We should know, as intelligent human beings, that it is for entertainment.
Well, I mean, how long have they tried to convince people that video games are linked to violence, and they still can't find it? There is
no evidence that actually supports that.
No, they tried.
It's the same thing here. I would agree. There's no evidence that supports it.
They've tried to link video games and violence forever, and they can't ever get what they want.
I think you could
make it happen.
You could probably make a link between injuries on trampolines to WWE, but
oh man, especially back in my day.
But this as a whole, like, super violent stuff, people being violent against women, I don't think that is the case.
Nah.
So I'm really excited to see something like this. Like, WWE doesn't do it very often, and it feels kind of special.
It'll be cool. I think it'll be fun.
Plus, Ellsworth just had a whole run of where he was defending an intergender title.
Yeah, this is a straight up comedy angle, though.
Yeah,
sure. So I wouldn't expect anything like WrestleMania.
You think Ellsworth will get any offense in?
No.
I hope so, dude. Just a little. He got a little in on Becky.
You think he'll get like one suplex in?
Yeah.
Definitely not expecting anything like WrestleMania with Ronda and Triple H. It'll probably be short, and it'll probably be more comedic than anything.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling.
I think this is.
I have a feeling Carmella might come out and just ruin the match anyway. And you never really get Asuka pin him or anything like that. Like, she's gonna be beating him up, and then it's just an excuse for Carmella to sneak up on her and attack her.
Either way, I think it's a step in the right direction.
I think it's fun.
To giving us a more entertainment or more entertaining product. I'm all for it.
Can I tell you what I'm more excited about, though?
What are you more excited about, dude?
Team Hell No.
Oh yeah, they reunited, dude.
Yes.
I didn't see it coming either. Like,
no, I didn't see it coming.
I don't know why I didn't see it coming, but I mean, I should have.
It seems pretty obvious, but the reason why I didn't see it coming is because of Glenn Jacobs Kane.
Yeah.
That's his full name.
Yeah, he's running for mayor in Knox County, and he won the primary already.
Yeah, he won the primary, so I assumed he was campaigning. He was taking a break from wrestling probably forever, because he's also one of the older ones that I figured was going to get to a point where he's just making like a one per like appearance sort of match, like Undertaker or something like that. But it looks like they're getting a segment. They're getting a couple weeks of this. Mm-hmm. Are we going to see Team Hell No with the belts for even a little bit?
I'm inclined to believe no.
I'm inclined to believe yes.
And I think that because of Glenn Jacobs. Like, I don't know when he has to leave, so I'm gonna go down the most logical path and assume that he can't be there for long. Well, he could win and get a short range, but that kind of hurts the Bludgeon Brothers too.
It does hurt them, but their tag division and both brands seem to be not very focused on. And both belts, I mean, don't seem like anyone cares about. Like, SmackDown had to go for a little bit with New Day and Usos, where they were having great matches back and forth for those titles,
and they mixed the bar in, and it was still really good. It was still good,
and and there's another team I haven't seen in a few weeks.
Yeah, but is Sheamus having surgery? I think he is. I think I read something.
I don't know.
I know he's needed it for a long time.
But ever since the Bludgeon Brothers took the belts, they've kind of not been the focus. Like, New Day's been on the show every week doing some antics or whatever.
Xavier Woods was drinking pancake batter.
Yeah, and then he had a little match with Rusev, which actually was pretty decent.
It was a good match, yeah.
But they've been doing that, and they just, Bludgeon Brothers don't really do much on that show. And I feel like,
I mean, they have been using them more now over the last couple of weeks.
They've been using them.
And we got a really good match out of Luke Harper and Daniel Bryan this week.
Yeah, this build is actually, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah,
I thought it was pretty good to start it off with him interrupting their theme music out.
Yeah,
you started there.
Well, what do you know, dude? It's a cohesive storyline.
Whatever.
Yeah,
they did it.
They freaking did
it. It all came together.
Yeah, and I really liked the way this was booked and brought up. I liked the return. I thought it was good.
Oh, the crowd loved the return.
Yeah, man, they want to see see some Hell No, man. We got the big hug at the end.
Yeah, you got the payoff, dude.
Yeah.
You got the payoff.
It was really good. So I'm stoked to see what is going to happen with all of it. I don't think the title's going to come out of it, but we'll see. Let's let it get a little further. Yeah, because everybody knows that my mind can change.
Yeah.
As of right now,
I think we might get
as of right now, I'm stuck on a hell no.
I think we're getting like a 1 or 2 month title reign. I think we're getting they take it to Extreme Rules.
Shoot, that long, dude?
They lose it at SummerSlam.
Okay.
I think they're booking. This is early booking. I can change my mind too, people. But right now, I'm calling it.
Right now, he's saying, "Oh hell yeah!"
I'm saying hell yeah at Extreme Rules. They're gonna set up for like a multi-team freaking #1 contender, and then SummerSlam. Sanity or whomever is taking it off of them.
Yeah.
If Sanity doesn't lose again.
Yeah. That was odd, but I mean, good for
the match was fun though.
Yeah.
The match was good. Don't really know why they booked Sanity to lose that.
Yeah.
Doesn't really make a lot of sense. But all right. Whatever.
But they had their high moment planned, and it was Team Hell No. And I was super excited about it.
Should we go to the fun topic?
Yeah, fun topic.
Fun topic.
Young Bucks signing to WWE.
Will it happen?
Will it happen? Yes, it will happen.
It will happen. Does it happen in the next year? When their contract's up in December.
In December?
Yes.
So
does it do they show up at Royal Rumble?
Could it happen in 2019 is what you're saying?
Will it happen at Royal Rumble or something like that?
I don't know when it'll happen. I have to get closer. I would say that it is an absolute possibility for it to happen in 2019.
So the reason why the rumors are circulating again is because with this, with the New Day, and
all the New Day cross promotion
stuff, which I'm still
not cross matches or whatever, but
not yet.
WWE was promoting a thing. It was an event, E3, a Street Fighter tournament between the Golden Elite and New Day.
Yes.
So, and WWE actively promoted that. They were posting it all over their social media.
Yep.
So we had a lot of tags going in with them talking about the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega and stuff like that. And recently, WWE just straight out followed the Young Bucks on Twitter.
Yeah. And if you look at their followers, they really only follow their wrestlers. They don't have a lot of like outside follows besides just who's wrestling in the company. I don't know if they're following Melts.
That's a good question. But yeah, they followed him. So
so I don't know what's going to happen here. I kind of like it's going to be up to them whether or not the contract is what they want, because they have a lot of leverage. Them and Kenny Omega got a lot of leverage on their contract. They're a very hot commodity. They could get a lot out of that contract. So I imagine them going back and forth in negotiations are going to probably take a while.
Yeah,
because they're gonna get everything they want because they know how.
They'll probably do pre-negotiations before a contract is over. I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure they'll go back and forth at what they want, because that's kind of how you just do those things. But they'll be able to leverage a lot that other people would not get out of their contract.
Here's what I think that we will see. I do think there are a lot of people that believe that the Young Bucks and Omega are not ever going to WWE. It would mean that they're turning their back. People write these guys into becoming sellouts. It drives me crazy. These guys are not sellouts for going to WWE or anything like that.
Yeah, they're already like shaming them.
Yeah, I'm not like so pro WWE or anything. Like, I like having an assortment of promotions. I like all the work that happens there. I enjoyed the entire product. But to really like put the guys out there like, oh, well, they can't go to WWE because they are true Ring of Honor, they are true New Japan. It's so freaking foolish, and it's kind of like you make yourself look dumb too when they do it. Yeah, because you wrote these guys into being what would be called a sellout to you, and then I guarantee you nobody is gonna they're gonna talk all this crap, and then they're not gonna back it up when they go to WWE. And we most certainly will see the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega in WWE.
Do you think they're there by 2020?
Yes, I think so. By 2020, yes.
I think,
or during 2020, I don't know.
Yeah. How long do you think Kenny Omega's reign lasts? As
I don't know. I guarantee you. Here's another thing I guarantee you. People are worried that they're not going to be booked. Well, these guys are going to be booked super freaking strong.
People worried about that about AJ, and AJ's been pretty much at the top the entire time. But I'd worried more about the Young Bucks because they're a tag, and we've seen that WWE doesn't really promote their tags. I would have no concern on Kenny Omega. I think he's going to be booked super strong in WWE. Yeah, I'd worry about Young Bucks though because they're a tag.
I wouldn't worry about them at all.
You think
because I think they will be closely associated with acts like Kenny Omega. They're going to be closely associated with probably Finn even. and for sure AJ Styles as well. They have an unlimited source of power behind them. Plus, they're going to be able to do some more interesting matches, and they're not going to water them down that much. It's going to be the WWE style, yes, which is inherently a little more watered down. But I don't think that we're going to get super slow matches from the Young Bucks.
I wouldn't think so.
No, we're not going to see that. Like, they're going to be booked strong. People are worrying for nothing. WWE, they're where they are for a reason. It's because they do things well, whether people want to admit it or not.
Yeah, well, yeah, and I mean,
they do things poorly too, but that's just
all these people were
nature
fans,
of a live event.
All these people were fans of this company growing up too, and always dreamed of seeing themselves.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I'm not a wrestler. I can't say for sure, but I would imagine if I put myself in those shoes. Every wrestler wants to main event a WrestleMania because that is the event.
Yeah, I imagine that's probably true.
The event.
For the most part, I think that's probably true for most.
Yeah.
But everybody's different.
True.
We'll see. This will definitely hinge on what their contracts say and what WWE is willing to give them and give up.
Yeah,
because it's probably gonna.
They'll pay out the ass for them, I'm sure.
I don't think it's a money issue. I think it's a creative control issue.
You think so?
I think it's a.
Well, people were worried about that with Matt and Jeff too, and as soon as they got their stuff done, they got to go to the Broken Universe and stuff like that.
They're not Matt and Jeff.
Yeah, that's true. But that's true. Yeah, I can't.
They got a little.
All I was saying was people were worried.
Yes, I know. Yeah. They were worried, but anyway. We'll see. I have fun keeping up with all the rumors because it's very
it's entertaining
to see everybody talking about it and freaking out, and it just builds their brand more.
Yeah,
they don't have to say anything, and they just let it keep building.
Yeah, we do it for them.
They just naturally just like, oh, we got one follow from WWE, and people are flipping out.
Yep.
So I don't know. Good for them. They've built up a name. They should totally cash in on it however they can do it.
Don't sell out, buy in.
Go all in.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's a great joke to end the show on.
That is a great joke. Alrighty, guys. Be sure to go out to those audio spots.
Yes.
You can find us on almost all of them but Spotify. Follow us there. Leave us some stars. If you're seeing this as a video form on YouTube, or you want to see any of the segments, we break them apart on YouTube, go to the Rapid Kick Media YouTube, subscribe to that channel. We have tons of wrestling content coming out.
Right. Amongst other things.
We have daily content for gaming, and we have a weekly anime podcast as well that comes out on there. So be sure to hit all that stuff up. Follow us wherever you are. Subscribe wherever you are. Leave comments wherever you are. There's a place you can talk to us. Talk to us. We like it.
We'll engage.
Talk back. Yeah, let's get engaged.
Let's get engaged.
You want to come to our quinceañera? What about our Sweet 16? That's next week. You're invited.
If you stayed till this part, then you were there.
Yeah.
For the whole thing.
But you guys take it easy, and thank y'all for tuning in.
Bye-bye.
Later.